All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Risen, and you're tuning into the greatest gaming podcast in the world, No Randos. Be sure to like and subscribe. Often imitated but never duplicated, No Randos is a podcast that pursues truth, facts, and gaming experiences that gamers might encounter. Today, we've got a deadly crew on deck to give their story. They're taking the fight to the toxic cheating crews of RDR by giving them a taste of their own medicine. They've got the brains, they've got the numbers, they've got the courage to do so. It's AOC, aka Agents of Chaos. What up?
So,
Welcome.
yo.
Let me run around excited. Thanks everyone for joining us. I'm really stoked to get the word out and see what AOC is all about. We've got Twisted, we've got Red Scarlet, we've got Big Vito, we've got Capri, Battleship, and Lil Twisted on deck. So this is going to be a fire pod. How's everyone doing?
Good. All right.
Awesome.
How'd you say? How you doing?
I'm doing good, hanging in there. But I really wanted to know, guys, what does AOC mean and how did the name come about, Agents of Chaos?
I was just looking for something different
Okay, cool.
than what everybody else was running.
Yeah. Awesome. So you came up with a name, Twisted, right? The crew was never handed off to you. You started everything from scratch?
Yes, me and Capri did.
Very cool. Very cool. And does everyone bring their own element of chaos to the crew? Does everybody have their own unique personality, or is everyone kind of similar amongst each other?
Everybody is definitely unique.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about the crew's history? Where did it all start?
I was a freelancer for a long time, just helping other crews out. And then Capri had just left a crew. So
Okay.
we had a conversation about starting our own.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it was all against cheating. We were going to be clean fighters to the
Only
end.
clean.
And then,
Okay,
we
strictly
were for a
clean.
very long time.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. And Capri, what crew did you come from when you left?
Oh, I was in Havoc, but they had recently disbanded.
Okay. And Twisted and Capri, what kind of inspired you to get together and start the crew? Like you felt the need to kind of run your own ship kind of thing after after the other crew getting disbanded.
We just wanted something different. Your normal cruise to me it's more like a cult.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to put something together, be selective with who we had join, and have more of a family or a real good group of friends.
Okay.
We wanted everybody to vibe and get along, no drama,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we've got for sure.
We also wanted to be a crew that had less rules, because most of the crews that I have been in have a lot of rules, and it's just kind of ridiculous.
Okay, and the word cult was brought up. I hear this all the time, comparing RDR crews to cults and things like that. What are other crews doing that are kind of cultish that you want to avoid, besides having excess amount of rules like you were talking about?
There's multiple things. Like you got some of the crews you hear, people can't get in unless they send certain photos and videos of themselves, or you just got to follow. There's so many rules that you have to follow, and if you don't follow, you get kicked. It's tyranny, is what it is. It's just do as you're told and nothing else. You can't date inside. You can't date somebody in another crew. You can't hang out with people from another crew. Here we don't care what you do. When it comes time to fight, whether your girlfriend is in another crew or you have friends in that crew, all I do is ask you to fight. It's a game. All you got to do is fight a fight and be friends afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I leave pauses just to kind of give other people an opportunity to chime in if they need to. It's I know it's awkward, but just go with it, kind of thing.
I'm just you ask me a question, or if Twist is saying something,
No problem.
if I want to put my 2 cents in, or if somebody says something, I might put my 2 cents in.
Yeah, I'm always gonna leave space to kind of let people give an opportunity for other people to jump in. So it's just the kind of thing I do. Yeah. So Do you have certain questionable practices amongst your crew? Like, do you log information about your members, like anything from like locations to their lifestyle, their personal things? Do you guys have like are you guys aggressive with the information that you collect from your crew members?
Absolutely not.
We don't collect anything. Like I said, we're all friends here, so we tell each other what we want each other to know. And it's not like we keep record of anything.
Yeah. Yeah, these are very bad practices that show a lot of weakness in the crew. But if a member were to like leave or like move on to something else, how would you treat them in the end?
Oh, they're free to go. There's no repercussions for leaving.
Okay. No bad blood. There's
No,
a
not at
freedom
all.
to play and freedom to leave at any time, right?
Of course.
Okay. Well,
Train.
and why should people join AOC? What makes you guys stand out?
We don't have rules. We don't tell you who you can or can't play with.
I would say the biggest thing about AOC is I've seen a lot when we're PvPing. They'll leave their buddies behind and let them just get killed over and over again. We don't do that. Like I said, we treat each other like family, friends. Like a really good. Like, so we treat a lot of each other like family. If I like you, like everybody here tell you, if I like you, I pick on you, and I'm not gonna leave nobody behind. Like if you're fighting it, it doesn't matter if it's just me and you. We're fighting until you want to leave, or until we get help. And we run them out of the lobby. Or they say, or they just party with us. I'm not leaving you behind. I'm not gonna do that. And I think another thing is like Capri and Twister was saying, like you have total freedom. Like it doesn't matter who you play with or whatever. Nobody's gonna judge you for that. It's just when it's time to fight, all we ask is you fight with us. And another reason why you would want to join, in my opinion, was I don't so much anymore, but we do teach people how to PvP and how to defend yourself, like in the game, and it's not all about. Now I'm a PvPer. It's most of what I do, but we do have a lot of stupid things we do for fun, like Capri usually does that, or Little Twisted, she'll come up with something, like that or anything, but like I said, it's just it's a family, not much more to say about it than that.
Well, Lil Twisted, what do you think on your end?
Oh god.
Okay. Moving on. Okay.
Shut up, Battle.
Yeah, so I noticed like you guys, you guys have a mix between sweaty and casual and things like that, and you do help out. You do train your members, like you said. What's something positive you do for the community? I
do trail rides, and
yeah.
And I've helped people. Like if I see a bunch of high levels, like picking a little low level, even if the low level started it, I've seen like 3 or 4 high levels to start insane a D-bone level 40 who's just out hunting, and I'll help them. Now, don't get me wrong. That's a lot of times if I'm out there doing something, you come near me, I'm going to shoot you because I don't trust nobody. But I help. I used to train a lot of people how to do tonic glitching, how to run PIB, how to snipe, use your cards. Like I've even taught a bunch of people in the crew, and including their leader. I've showed him a bunch of things. Like I used to help quite a bit. If they need help, if I like you, I'll help you. Like as long as you show me respect.
Yeah, exactly. Mutual respect is the key to everything in this game, right?
We're also in numerous wagon chats as well. So you got your your PvE side of things. If they need help and their wagons get attacked, we'll load in and help them fight as well. It doesn't have to be people in the crew. I mean, we'll help just about anybody that asks for it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. It doesn't have to be an alliance. It's just if people reach out, you'll come in. And you guys are generally, like I said in before, like you guys seem like a very courageous crew, and you're never back down from a fight.
Oh
No.
Yeah.
We'll fight anybody.
Train.
Like we used to be. We used to be a clean, nothing but clean crew, which I came from KOBK over here, but. We used to be nothing but clean, but then we made our minds up. We're going to go after the cheating crews in the game and start doing what they do to each other. We don't do it to everybody unless you cheat first. We have 2 rules in AOC. Don't cheat first unless it's a cheating crew. You know, if you're by yourself, you can do whatever you want to do. But if you're with us, you don't cheat unless them people are cheating, and you got to have proof they're cheating, like lagswitch, Godmode, defensive, Cronus, and
Okay.
so on.
Well, I could segue into something here because obviously we have to do our due diligence for the podcast, and there was a couple of people that have said that that you guys have joined into fights with the intention of cheating against like people that weren't cheating. What do you have to say about that?
If we get called in to a fight and not just jumping somebody, and somebody tells us they're cheating, and they send me a clip of them running, we are loading straight in cheating.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna. If I've got to see it for myself, but if I see it in a clip, we're coming right in and we're cheating.
And
right
another
off the
thing
bat.
is, like what you're saying, is you'll have 10 or 12 people with you, and maybe 10 or 11 of them playing fire, but then you that one guy out there who you know is lag switching. You know, like a lot of us know. If you've been in the game, I've been playing the game 4 years. Like, you know the lags. Shoot that guy in the head, shoot him with dynamite, and it doesn't kill. Tell you, no, he never died, but he respawned, or he did die later on. That one, we're all going to start cheating. Like, cheat. Like we have people in the crew that don't cheat. Like, it's not a requirement to cheat to be with us. Like, you can be clean as you want to. It's just, you know, I'm going to cheat is what I'm going to do.
We'll take the Buccos for instance. So we fight them quite a bit, and most of their guys are clean.
Okay.
Now, when we load in and Brock is in the lobby, then we're cheating because he is going to stay in defensive and he freeze lags the entire time.
Okay. Okay.
I don't care if it's 1 out of 20. If you're going to cheat, we're cheating right back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Like, so there
And
was
he-
like,
And then
He'll
he's
sit there
likely
and
going to
boot.
boot us too.
Yeah, he'll sit there and boot right when we load in.
okay, so like there seems to be this misconception that you guys come in cheating no matter what a couple of times, but it's really because you know who you're fighting against and you're
Exactly.
expecting people to cheat, so you're coming in prepared.
Yep.
Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. Would you guys say that you're an ethical crew? You have like morals and you have a consciousness.
Oh, for
you have a
sure.
conscience. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're ethical until we can't be. I guess you'd say until somebody else makes us go the other way.
And I mean, we can go around the table on this question. What got y'all into RDR in the first place, and like what makes the game unique?
Oh, I'll start out. I came from DayZ, and basically I was just bored with DayZ. I played the story of this game, but I never played online 4 years ago, and I got bored with DayZ, and it was just something new to play with my friends, and that's what got me into it. And the PvP, like 4 years ago, you didn't see a whole lot of lag switching. You didn't see Godmode very much. You might have seen an OTR, you know, a couple hours here and there, but you know, that's what got me into it. I was DayZ. I did everything on there, and I came over to here. Then,
Okay. What about Big Vito? You want to chime in on this?
Well, I already had the game. I played the story mode. My sister got me into the online portion of it.
There's just not very many games like this, as big and beautiful as it is, and then you can literally have all your friends in one place at all times. It's it's not like COD where you can only play with 4 people at a time. You come over here, and you can literally have all 30 of us in a lobby at the same time.
Yeah, the boys. It's definitely Rockstar definitely knows how to bring people together. But I can definitely take this opportunity to take a shot at the gaming industry and how crap it is in its current state, because we're still playing, these games, 7 to 10 years on, so it is pretty impressive how well Rockstar's games have aged over the time, and it's just a great time regardless of all the negativity and all the obstacles that you might face in this game. Wouldn't you guys agree?
For sure.
So what about you, Capri? What got you into the game?
So my sister-in-law played online, and she talked us into buying the game so we could play something together. It was right at the beginning of 2020, so it was a way for me, her, and my brother to connect when we couldn't see each other. And it just kind of went from there.
Very cool, very cool. Battle, what about you?
It's kind of the same as almost everyone. My sister, every time I go down to go look at her play, I'd always see it on Red Dead and be like, yo, you should get this game. I was like, all right. I got it for my birthday, and I was like, shit, I like this game and play online. And then, well, there you go. It's a very different game, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. And Lil Twisted, what about you?
So I was staying at a family member's house for the summer of it's a few years ago, and one of them was playing online on Red Dead, and I just fell in love. And I didn't even have an Xbox or anything, so I bought one like half a year later, and the only game I had for like a year was Red Dead.
Okay.
So I played the shit out of story mode, and then after that I got kind of bored with it, so I hopped over to online. I didn't know what to expect. So yeah, it was a rough start, but there's just something special with this game.
Was AOC the first crew that you joined?
No,
Okay.
I started in one crew. I think I was a level 10 or something. And I was hanging out with them for a while, and then I met Red. He was in KOBK, and he was teaching me about PvP and all that.
Okay, wow.
And then I created a family.
Especially when you create a learning environment and everybody's training together, it creates this this bond, right? And it's kind of different.
Yeah.
How often would you guys say you play on a weekly basis?
Typically a few hours a day.
Okay, wow, daily.
Every day for sure.
Oh yeah,
pretty
every
much.
day.
Every
It used to
day.
be. It used to be every time I get off work. If I work night shifts, when I get home, my kids are asleep, so I get home, then. But it used to be every other day, and right now it hasn't really been every day because I'm going, play another game DayZ. But I play quite a bit still. If somebody needs help, somebody puts an SOS in, if I'm on and I ain't doing that with my kids, I get on.
Yeah, so the fact that you guys play daily, you're a very active crew. Would you guys say that the crew is in its peak season, or are you just getting started, or like have the good days kind of gone by already?
Oh no, we're still in our prime for
Good.
sure.
Cool, very cool. Does anybody think that the game is dead?
I think it's on the way. I think it's dying, and the reason I think it's dying, it's not just that Rockstar hasn't put any new stuff in it. I think if you start the game and you do your rows, well, there's not much to do, so people won't start PvPing. And when you start PvPing, you realize, say if there's 50,000 people playing, probably 37,000 of them cheat.
Crazy.
I don't care. I've met some people. I've met some really good players that I know don't cheat, and I've met people that if I met 1,000 people in this game, which killed 100,000 players on my main, and I'd say out of the 100,000, I'd probably say 75 to 80,000 cheat.
Okay.
I think the game's dying. I think it's on its, it's starting to die.
Okay. Okay, so guys, we'll go around the table again. What keeps you playing today? Yeah.
The camaraderie.
All our friends and everybody. That's what keeps me playing.
I agree. It's probably the only reason I still play is people that I look forward to seeing every single day.
Yeah, I would say it's what brings me to the game is my friends. A lot of these guys are not friends. Like a lot of them I've become really close to. Especially MZ, Twist, and Capri. I talk to them on a daily. Especially Twist and Capri, I talk to them on a daily. And my pops, Big Mac, I talk to him on a daily. So family,
You don't even necessarily need a good game. Like, good people will have enough torque to keep you hooked as long as the game is somewhat badass and you can bring everyone together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And even if we don't have anything to do, a bunch of us will get together and we'll just sit on our horses in a circle and bullshit.
Yep.
We don't
For
need
hours.
to have anything to do. We can sit and talk for hours.
Yeah, until Vito starts blowing everybody.
Vito, what's the weirdest thing you've ever done in this game? What's the,
Oh, don't ask him that.
Sorry. Sorry. Hang on a second.
I want to chime in on this. Meeting us, I think that's probably the weirdest thing for him.
Yeah, it was a little intimidating for sure.
Okay, talk to us about that. Why was it intimidating?
Well, to start with, I was in another crew before I came to AOC,
Mhm.
and I had met Red Scarlet on the battlefield before. I got my ass kicked royally. So at one point, I had him blocked. Red's just intimidating like that.
It's his deep, profound voice, isn't it?
Red has this
It
thing
is.
to where if you piss him off, you better plan
He's
on
relentless.
getting jumped about 4 or 5 times a day every day until he gets
He's
bored
re-
of it.
He's relentless.
Yes.
But when you get to know him, you spend 5 minutes in a party with him. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah. But guys, what's the most enjoyable part of the game? I mean, I know you talked about getting together and playing, but like from an aspect of video game design, what would you say is the most enjoyable part?
Well, for me,
From a design perspective.
a design. I would say the beauty of this game and the mechanics, like so much stuff surprises you on this game. You know, like you could be like, say, if you're on story mode, you could see wolves hunting deer and bears hunting animals, and catch fish and seeing a bird catch a fish, and cause I'm an outdoorsman, and that really gets to me on here because I'm an outdoorsman. So I would say the beauty of the game.
You have an attachment towards the environment and things like that. Well,
People I play with.
yeah. Sorry. And what about everyone else? Would you guys also agree that the environmental aspect of this game is a huge selling point and keeps you coming back?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
graphics are great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Attention
the
to
game is an
detail, yeah.
absolute masterpiece.
Yeah. And it's aged also, so it's still able to compete with other games today, like Cyberpunk and other open world games.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually a good time to kind of go to, because I can't hear the train if it comes. Does anybody else like see it if it comes?
Yeah, I can
It's
hear it.
okay,
coming
okay.
right now.
It's coming right now.
There you go.
The train's coming. All right, our next stop, Ansburg. Guys, follow me.
I didn't fall off that
me
time.
out.
Did
I'm
I
coming.
push someone off?
Red, get your goddamn ass over here right now before
I'm
it takes
coming.
off.
Red, hurry up.
I'll get on there, don't you worry. I am a machine.
Hell yeah.
If we have to, we'll kill the conductor and make Martini drive.
Nice.
I don't even know where the hell he ran off to. He just disappeared. I saw he went defensive a small bit ago.
All aboard.
I had
Oh,
there was so much. Oh shit, we getting shot at.
chill.
No. I had
Police.
a joke I was gonna make. If it wasn't mechanics, I was gonna say my favorite thing was gonna be Debo and Red, but.
Oh, look out.
I knew that was going to happen.
Get
That's
up.
why I was waiting to get up there.
Classic. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. I mean, we were talking about like the environment and stuff like that, and like this is a good time to kind of like a good point to kind of show it off and stuff. Oh, we got a rando here? Where's the rando?
Yeah, right here next to you.
Standing right next
Oh, what
to
the
you.
fuck?
Look at him.
All right, let him chill. Let him chill, okay? I mean, I know it's called no randos, but we'll figure this out in a bit. He's totally gonna nuke us, but we'll see. See what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah. Speaking of the environment, I mean, look around you. It looks gorgeous, like you guys were saying. What is each one of yours' favorite location in RDR2?
I think I like Strawberry over by Big Valley. That's
Okay.
my favorite spot.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
up in the lavender fields.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember what mine is. I just remember going up there a couple times. I was like, damn, this spot looks good. I think it's somewhere in the Heartlands. I don't remember, but
Okay. Cool.
Mine would have to be either Roanoke Ridge, where the waterfalls were at, or Big Valley.
Okay.
Because when I was a low level, I spent a lot of time in Big Valley hunting.
Okay. Yeah. No randos.
Oh, there's
Alright.
a wagon.
It's a wagon?
Yeah, we just walked forward. Somebody just fell upon off the train.
Oh,
Damn. Red, can you take us to the waterfall place you were talking about? I've seen it too. It's great stuff. Okay, so he's coming back.
I'm here.
It's all right. That's cool. So guys, what's your favorite memory in the game?
The day I found out AOC was letting me join.
Damn.
oh.
Damn.
I don't mean to tear up, beat up, but you're making me tear up.
I'm getting emotional. That's deep. That's deep. What about you, Red? What was your favorite memory?
Meeting. I have two, and I'm not going to decide which one because both of them were great. Meeting my buddy Big Mac, MZ, and AOC. I've been with AOC for a while now, and they never treated me any different. Because it didn't matter if I was good at PvP or not. They said, "Big for me, I'm a dick," and everybody knows I'm a dick. If I like you, I'm a prick. And I guess that's why they like me so much, because I don't sugarcoat anything. So I have to say AOC and my pops Mac and MC and everybody here.
Very cool.
Like I was a loner for a long time until I joined KOBK back in the day. I didn't really play with a whole lot of people. I just PvP'd. So meeting these guys,
Very cool. Very cool. What about you, Twisted?
And there's just so many.
You fire them off.
I'll tell you, I think my favorite, when we used to, right before we'd go to jump somebody, one of the, the bigger cheating crews, Red would do this prayer for us, and we'll have to get him to do it here in a minute about old sweet baby Arthur Morgan. That's probably my favorite memory.
Okay.
We never lose the battle when I did that either.
No.
Hilarious. What about you, Capri?
I think mine's gonna have to be Twisted and I sitting in Valentine right before we would go to sleep, just about every night. Just the two of us, and we would sit there and just kind of watch the people around us and interact with them. And right before we'd go to sleep, we'd blow them all up, get a couple kills in, and log off. That's
that is
my
a good
shit.
time.
That's what I live for.
Valentine trolls.
Absolutely.
Hilarious. What about you, Battle? What's your favorite memory?
Shit, that's a good question. I couldn't say because I did a lot of stupid shit on this game. Had to be one time when I was messing around with a buddy of mine. Someone who hated me because I don't know, I was fucking with him a lot. He spawned on him and he deboed the both of us. Actually, no, he threw a stick of dynamite because he didn't have deboes. But I was sitting there, I was fucking with my buddy, and I was gonna trap him something. He just loaded it on and blew us both up, and we were laughing our ass off. Had to be one of the funniest shit that happened at that time because he was so pissed off at us. But yeah, I don't know.
So trolling builds great memories, from what I gather in this game, right?
It definitely does.
Yeah. Some good, clean, or even dirty trolls, for sure. It looks like we're in Ansburg.
Yep.
Red, you're gonna know when we jump off and stuff, or?
Oh, the train takes us right by there.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, cool. If anyone wants to talk about this, go right ahead and volunteer. Does gaming hold anyone back in life?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a hobby for all of us. It's not life. Everybody, with all their doxing and everything they're doing on TikTok, that's just going way too personal. It's just a game.
Now, I'll say this for me. I don't know if these guys it's not, but I know a lot of people in this game, and a couple of them take the game really seriously. Like, this is life. They lie about their life. They try to make themselves, seem more than they are. There's a lot of people out there like that. A lot of crews.
Yeah, a lot of pretentious, compulsive liars. I'm sure y'all know a couple. I know a couple. Liars are everywhere. But just the realer you are, whether you're in a game or in real life, the better your life will be. The more consistent and less complicated your life will be, and people will kind of, start believing stuff that you say. You know what I mean? What's the point of talking if everyone's just going to think you're full of shit, am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm a big connoisseur of truth, so we're trying to establish integrity even with the podcast. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot to ask, a little twisted. What was your favorite memory in the game?
Yeah, I was having a really bad day. And I was in a party with Red. I was crying a little, And then he was like, "You know what, MC? We're gonna have a trail ride." And I've never seen Red. Like, he was like, "We're gonna pull this through." And we did. And it was so many people. No one shot each other. And there was a lot of people that, like, a lot of, what I say, enemies in that kind of way. Like, and no one pulled the trigger once.
Yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah,
So you were the person they threw the trail ride for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's a great way to cheer people up for sure. To kind of all come together, drop what you're doing and come together to kind of cheer someone up and spend time with everyone. The very constructive way of spending time with your crew. I'm impressed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you guys weren't into games, what do you think you'd be doing instead?
I'm a hunter and fisherman, a car lover, and I was raised on a farm horse riding and working with. And if I was still living on the farm, I wouldn't have a game because where I come from, you didn't have internet.
Yeah.
And I was a welder for years. If I wouldn't have found my wife and settled down, and moved where I'm at now, I guess I'd be hunting and fishing a lot more than I do now.
Yeah. What about you, Vito? Do you think that you'd be doing something else without games?
Probably not. I don't really have a lot of hobbies.
Well, do you find it's tough to explore other hobbies because you're always on the game?
Well, nothing else. I've explored other hobbies. They don't really hold my interest.
Can you give an example?
There was a point where I like to play around in my shop. Various tools, build things.
Craftsmanship?
I'm impatient. Yeah, I'm very impatient, and it's just shoddy craftsmanship. I don't do that anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to chime in on that? A little twisted. What would you be doing instead?
Well, I don't think I would be here today if I didn't have this gaming.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, yeah.
Would you say that the game and the community indirectly saved your life?
Absolutely.
Okay, wow. Well, I'm glad that you're with us and enjoying the game, on a daily basis, and I'm glad it serves you well.
Thank you.
And despite the fact that there is a bit of an ugly side to this game, it's still worth it for people to come back and log in with each other and keep on playing and staying positive. And you don't necessarily need to stay positive, but like the fact that you have the support of other people brings that much more confidence to yourself and in your daily life. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, very cool. What about you, Battle? What would you be doing instead of games?
Shit, probably something stupid.
So guys, I wanted to get your opinion on the community. How would you describe the RDR com compared to other games that you play?
Well, I would say it's probably the most toxic game I've ever played. I like jumping people and PvPing, don't get me wrong. you know, and I like making videos, everything on TikTok here and there. I don't really make them anymore. Like I said, I've lost like taste for Red Dead, like I used to have it. You know, I don't have nothing else to prove to anybody. So, and I think the toxicity, you know, and like I think a lot of people who, like I said, get on this game and they try to act like something they're not. So I would say that's the biggest thing is toxicity.
Yeah, and poser syndrome is everywhere, guys. I'm sure you know my opinion about that. I talk about truth all the time, and don't be someone you're not. You know what I mean? I can't stress that enough. And people literally need to know how to deal with losing. Like, even me having this paranoia of being killed and then clipped and embarrassed. You know what I mean? I kind of let that go because deep down I know that I'm trash. I don't spend a lot of time practicing. Wonder why? And I can join fights and literally just accept that I'm gonna get killed, and then I can kind of focus on having fun and getting better. And it kind of improved my experience in gaming recently. You know, I mean, and you guys already fought with me. You've already seen how I kind of roll. It's not necessarily the prettiest thing in the world, but deep down inside, at the end of the day, I know that I can come back the next day and keep practicing and try to overcome these obstacles and getting better myself. Yeah. What do you guys think? What's your opinion on that?
I think it's ridiculous that you gotta get on here and pretend you're something you're not. Like, you got people in this game that one on here, you know, he told me he was a doctor, and somebody else told me he was a veteran. I mean a veterinarian.
Yeah.
You know? And then I've had other people tell me that they act like they're a female, but they're a male pretending to be a female character. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I've seen it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, what would a perfect world look like in RDR? We can go around the table with this.
Not getting booted. That's one.
Wow. Wow. What's another one? A little twisted. Hit me with something.
I would say it would be great to have the opportunity to make solo lobbies, like in GTA.
Interesting. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
I would say lots of fights, but a lot of clean fights. No more cheating. No more booting. Just
clean perfection.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't even understand how excited we get. We had a real good, big, clean fight a couple weeks ago, and it was just the most enjoyable thing that we've done in forever.
That's awesome.
Nobody was cheating, and it was just good, clean fun.
It was amazing.
And after the fight was over, I said GG's to the guy, and he literally said GG's to me. And he said, if I missed to tell anybody GG's, please let them know. I said, we had so much fun, and we appreciate that. We appreciate y'all fighting clean, and we fighting clean. We appreciate it. And that was really different.
Yeah.
Imsy.
I'm sorry.
He's back.
Absolutely feral.
He's coming back. Watch out.
Push him off.
Go on, get
Oh, Red's gone.
Red.
Oh, there
There he is.
it looked like you missed a couple there.
All right,
Why am I walking forward?
No idea.
Red, what happened to your shirt? It's hella dirty, dude.
Oh, man, dust. Coal mines around here. You know, we got the train right from us. All the
that's
dust
true.
coming right towards me. No.
That's true. What about you, Twisted? What would a perfect world look like?
I don't even really know how to answer that, to be honest with you. I mean, I would say that the toxicity went down to a minimum and everybody got along, but I'd be lying to you, because then if everybody got along, I wouldn't have near as many fights as I do today.
Okay.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Okay, so just today you got into like multiple fights, and they were toxic, all of them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the one we were in, literally, well, not the one that you joined in, but the one right before that, I loaded in when Capri called in an SOS, and they were already at Wapiti trying to go Godmode.
Yeah, I got the one of he was he was already God mode. I shot him and he wasn't, and I didn't get no hit register, so I boloed him and put him on my arms, and Vito spawned in on me, and I was gonna walk him and throw him in the water, over in Wapiti. That way he couldn't do nothing about it. And if you're tied up, you can, kill yourself. You can give up and kill yourself. You gave yourself up. I got him out. Quickly. Like out of the bunch, these guys agree with if they're not defensive, I can get them out. If they're not lag switching, I can get somebody out at a Godmode really quickly.
I can also fire off a couple of points. Okay, so we mentioned booting is a huge one. The Cronus, get that shit out of here. That would be amazing if they.
Oh, most definitely.
They were
like PlayStation, just get it out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Booting, doxing is a very, very toxic thing, has ruined many lives. These are all huge factors that would clean up the game. No one needs to take the fight anywhere else but the game. Do you guys agree?
Oh, I agree.
Absolutely.
100%. You know, I see on TikTok right now going around doxing FFX, and FFX is doing it back. But that's the kind of shit right there that you're taking it way beyond the game. Where you get shit on in a fight, you can't fight back and protect yourself, so you immediately get on TikTok and start doxing people.
If people are starting legitimate dox wars, you got to be prepared to get doxed back. You know what I mean? And even when I started getting into the cheating subjects in podcasting, and I ruffled a couple of feathers, something as simple as having a difference in opinion and throwing it on social media will get you doxed. Obviously, I've been doxed a couple of times, and
I've been doxed for no good reason.
Yeah. It's definitely a huge no-no, and fuck out of here, you stupid. Get him! Oh no! Oh no, he's on fire! Put him out! Okay, good. Who got pushed off?
Spit on him.
I'm gonna have to respawn after that.
Yeah,
Damn.
I look dirty as a motherfucker. Give me
That's pretty cool though. The detail is pretty cool. But yeah, so
Oh yeah, most definitely.
so we can kind of segue into this other question that I really like to ask. Do
Trying
you
to pick up the body, it won't let me.
Okay. No!
Oh
We're being assassinated!
Oh shit! No.
Get him!
That was fast as shit.
No, he's dead!
That was really fast, Vito.
I didn't even know what was happening.
Oh,
He stole the train.
He stole
kicked
the
conductor
train.
off.
No, where's the waterfall,
fine.
Red?
Well, we passed it up a long time ago.
Damn.
I tried to tell you, but I'll talk. We can get our horses and ride
All
back.
right.
It ain't far.
Sounds good. Let's mount up then.
Yeah, I'll start a posse. That way we don't have to shoot each other.
Might be a
Oh,
good
yeah.
idea.
Lead the way.
Here, I'll get in the...
And that means trouble. You take it off.
Who's this guy? No one asked you to fuck.
You damn jackass.
Yeah, just,
All right, posse's up.
can you turn on friendly fire, Red?
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Damn it, Red.
All right, we're following Red. Red's gonna lead the way when we're all ready.
Alright, Miss Frizzle.
All right, let's roll out.
All right.
Trail ride.
Nice. So I wanted to ask a hard-hitting question here. Do you think that social media has a positive impact on the game?
Yes and no. Yes and would say yes and no.
Okay. And
I think social media has a good thing to bring people to the game, and like people doing stuff. But then also it has effect where you got a lot of these guys. I'm going to mention one. I'm going to mention that guy, and I'm going to mention both of them because I've got executions on both of them, and those guys, they both of them guys are two of the biggest posers in the game, in my opinion, because they both act like they're really good at PvP. And they run from anybody that is good at it's decent PvP because they don't want to be clipped because they want everybody to think they're really good at PvP. is what they want to do. I think that has a big thing with, you like get one of these guys who's got TikTok and another TikToker who comes in who's got a decent following. They don't want that guy to clip them and make them look like they're sucky at PvP. So I think it has a good and bad impression because it makes people be like that.
Yeah. And then when you come after him, you take, for instance, he came into the party telling us he was going to take our accounts. Then we go after. He runs from us the whole time, and then right after that, he doxes both me and Red because we were coming after him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's harmless, really. He'll just boot you and like try to get your information out there, but he's a little man, can't really do nothing. He tries to fear everybody. I think what he doesn't like about me is he can't scare me. I really think that's what it is because it's a game.
Do you guys think that RDR would actually thrive if social media disappeared from it? If people didn't have to worry about getting clipped, or obviously the photography would have to leave and all the other content, but do you think that it would improve your experience in the game if social media was just left out in its entirety?
I don't necessarily think so.
Yeah, that's a double-bladed sword.
Because it's a good way to spread awareness.
If you let stuff like that bother you, then I could see it impacting it if it went away. I personally don't care. I know half of the crew doesn't care what anybody says about us. We know the truth, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
I could care less what you say about me. It doesn't bother me. Like I posted my own picture on there. I posted everything about me. That way, anybody want to know something, there it is. I'm not scared of nobody over a damn video game.
Yeah.
I've never been scared of nobody. I sure as in hell ain't gonna be scared of some little prick that lives however far he lives from me. That scare me in a game. and like there's people like that. Like they try to make you scared on a game. They really do.
Yeah. By like threatening to take your information, your accounts, jumping you, following you, etc., etc.
Oh yeah, I've even had somebody threaten to call child social services on me. I've even had them threaten to do that to me.
Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, cool. So this is the spot, huh? Wow. Gorgeous. Yeah. Sure is nice this time of night.
Yep, beautiful place in the game.
What's the name of this
place.
this spot? Anybody know?
It's the Rolling Up Ridge is where this is located at.
Okay.
Up the Brandywine Drop. It's right above Brandywine Drop up here.
Yeah.
It's really close to, if you played story mode, it's the evil, not the evil guy, but the scientist you meet, Nikola Tesla. He's based after. He makes a robot. His place is like 2-minute ride from right here.
Okay.
Where he makes the robot and it comes alive.
And Red,
on the fall you see that, but you see this, the waterfall will glitch from time to time, and it'll have red flash in it all the time. I don't know if anybody sees that, but I see it.
And you wanted to show us a spot, I think, Red, right? You had a place we can run the pod.
Oh yeah, I got a spot right down here. It's really it's just right down the river, right down here.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure I have great members here. Twist has been with me. MZ's been right here. Little Twist, she's been here. I don't think Vito has, or Capri, or Battle's ever been here when we PvP.
Actually, I was up here fighting with you guys one time. It was against BAM.
Oh yeah.
That was
I forgot all about that.
I think someone fell.
This one time at band camp?
No.
It's like stories around the campfire. I love it here.
I should get a horse.
You lost your horse.
Perhaps.
Yeah, if the camp was on Brokeback Mountain. Oh, hey, I know this cave.
Oh, the cave.
Yeah, I did chase a guy in here before.
The Cave of Wonders.
And there was a guy we were trying to get an execution. I think me and a buddy were trying to get an execution clip on, and we chased him in here.
Classic.
He was running from us. He spawned with like a 7-man, and we're chasing him.
Ooh.
Hold on, collectible.
Wait,
Oh,
we're
okay.
We're doing a podcast.
We can be in the middle of a fight, and I will stop the fight to get the collectible and then go back to
Vito, you
fighting.
guys are going the wrong way.
Every time.
Really?
Yeah, you're going the wrong way. Like where I was taking him at is where we go hide at and like let people come at us and farm them and make them mad. Yeah,
Yeah, this is crazy. My claustrophobia is getting triggered.
everybody come here because a lot of people don't know about this little spot. A lot of people don't know about it, so I'll wait till everybody's over here before I go down it. Do you know where it's at, Emily?
I think so.
Down here.
I've never went down there before.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know about it.
I thought if you jumped down here, you died.
I'm
Nope.
pretty sure you were the one I was chasing, because I don't know, man. This looks awfully familiar. I don't remember.
I usually, you know, I don't have, but this goes back and you can jump to another spot back here, and literally, like, but you're stuck back here when you do it.
Damn, what do we do? What?
Yeah, you guys are stuck. You guys are just going to have to respawn, which you guys are going to have to do.
No!
Oh, shit.
Everybody make a human ladder.
Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Me too.
I died.
Oh, I died.
Oh my god, this is the...
Alright, that's a bad idea. I'll take you all there.
No,
Bad
it's
idea.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Let's get a spot 2 seconds and then maybe by the waterfall.
Yeah, like I said, people don't know about that spot. You know, like I've been in the game for a long time. I know all the hiding spots just about it. Congo knows more spots than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played this game since 2019, and I've never known you could go down there.
That's crazy.
The spot we can get right here by the waterfall, right here, like in the entrance of it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I still liked it though. The cave was pretty cool.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
here's cool.
Get over.
So this is the cave, huh?
Yep, this is the infamous
stand right
cave
here.
where it was me, Twisted, and a few people was here, and I think there's 5 of us.
Yeah.
We had like 11 or 12 coming at us, and we held the spot for what, Twist, an hour in here? Probably
Oh, at
more.
least.
This is a good time to kind of get to know each of you individually. So we can kind of start from right to left here. What I wanted to kind of do is get to know each of you individually. Capri, what kind of player would you say that you are? Like a casual grinder, or semi, or try hard, or hardcore sweat? What is it exactly?
I would say I'm a fighting berry picker.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well.
Because I'd rather berry pick than fight, but if they need my help, I'm always there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about you, Battle? What kind of player are you?
I don't know. I would just call myself an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not bullying someone just because I'm fucking with friends, usually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Are you like a griefer primarily? Is that why you call yourself an asshole?
Kinda. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll fight. It depends the mood I'm in, because sometimes I get into moods where I'm just like, you know, I just want to fight and I shoot everyone a Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
Other times I'll just sit there and just fuck with them. Like I'll go put them inside like the bank or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about you, Twisted?
I guess I would describe myself as a sweat. And that's 90% of the reason I get on this game. I enjoy the PvP more than anything else in here.
Mm-hmm. And every time you get on, you lock in right away, right? You have your stance going. You have your you're ready to go. You're ready to fight on every second.
When we load in, we just try to figure out who we're going to jump first.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Red? Well, how would you describe yourself?
I'm definitely a flower picker. Most definitely a flower picker.
Really?
Liar!
Okay. You troll.
I am
Come on now.
I'm a PvPer. I'm a PvPer. That's what I like to do. I'm not a troll to everybody, but if you piss me off, like most of these guys here, like 2 of the people that's with us has had blocked, but I don't remember everybody's name. I'm not that guy. Only people's names I remember are the cheaters. But if you give me a reason, I will keep coming after you till you block me. That way I don't have to deal with you messaging me every day. I like the PvP. That's my thing. I love the PvP.
What's something that would like trigger you that would make you go after someone? Like I don't know, something like you could take
talking shit.
Okay, yeah. Depending
Talking
on
shit to me. Yeah. If I seen you with GG and you talk shit to me after that, I'm gonna jump the shit out of you.
Okay.
Until you block me. That's just what I, unless you're just some little freaking low level who's, unless you're just some low level, I'm not even gonna worry about it, or anything like that. It really, it ain't. It's just that's just what I like to do.
Yeah.
I like taking people who are trolls in the game and trolling them. That's probably my favorite thing to do. A griefer and somebody who's a piece of shit as a person. Just basically what it is. I like making them feel like they make low levels feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Is what I like to do.
I get that.
I like to make the high levels who think they're good at PvP run, and I like to do that.
And things that trigger you is like unsportsmanlike conduct, like you said, when they talk shit after you kind of GG them, when people stay salty.
Just a cheater. Yeah. If you're a cheater, I like to jump you. If you're a cheater, I love to jump cheaters. That's my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
If you're a Cronus user, if you're a lagswitch or a defensive player or a Godmode player, I love going after them.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do. Because like most people in the game, most of the griefers are people that cheat, and they go after people that don't cheat. So they don't like people that cheat back, and those are the people that say that I go God mode, or if I lag switch, if I use a Cronus. Those are the people that always say it too. Nobody that plays fire in the game, unless you're just one of them guys who just thinks he's really good when you don't PvP as much as me. Because I've got 4 years in game, I've killed over 100,000 players.
Damn.
All I do is PvP. My main account I've killed 96,000. On my other account I've only had it for about 2 months, something like that. Something, and I probably killed I think close to 10K on that.
Crazy, huge numbers. You definitely have a lot of experience under your belt. What about?
I've taught a lot of these guys how to PvP. Like ask them. They'll tell you I've taught a lot of these guys, about tonic glitching, about what cards to use, what scope I use on my sniper, I used to teach people a lot how to PvP, but I've done that and I've had people turn their back on me, so I quit really teaching people how to PvP.
Okay. Very cool. And what about you, Vito? Give us a little background of what you're like in the game.
I would say I'm a little more semi.
Okay.
I like a healthy mix of the PvP and the flower picking, and just casually messing around. I don't really care what we do. I just like hanging out with the friends.
Yeah. You love the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
Amongst other things, yeah. Camaraderie, also, like you said.
Yeah.
And what about you, Lil Twisted?
Well, I would say that I'm a mix of a PvPer and a flower picker. I have my days where I really like PvP, and some days I don't feel like PvPing at all. But if I have an opportunity to use my debos, it's a great day.
Very cool.
Debo?
Debo?
Red don't tell me.
Diva?
Well,
Debo?
we have a thing in the crew like MZ. We go Debo, and Debo, and that activates her little gremlin inside of her. So
Debo mode. Come on.
That's Debo mode.
Yeah. Let me just spin here for 8 years. Very cool. Well, so did you guys always know that you were going to be a PvP crew, or you kind of just turned into one?
Absolutely.
It pretty much started out that way. That's what I love to do, and that's what we were built. We built it around more or less going after the bigger crews, not even the cheaters, but we wanted to put something together to where we just could not be beat.
Yeah. Common motivation for people starting crews, I've noticed, is that, and the PvPing, in my opinion, is the cream of the crop, especially for guys, I think. Because Red, you were talking about a couple of things the way your SOSs work. There are rules to SOSs, and you do have to contribute, and you do have to show up, especially if you want help when you get jumped. Can you kind of expand on that 2 seconds?
We have a SOS chat that's not just for us and our allies. It's for like people we like that don't want to be in a crew, but they like to PvP. And basically, what it is, if you're on and you see SOS, all we ask is you help, because everybody works. This is not like, oh, you got to take off work and get there. We're not like that. You know, it's not like that there. But if you're on and you continue to ask for SOS, but then you don't want to show up to SOSs, then I'm going to have a problem with that, because I don't like helping people that don't help me. That's disrespectful to me. It really bothers me. You're always asking for help, but you don't want to contribute help. Really, and these guys will tell you, that really aggravates me when you do that. Because, you know, like real life situation, if I offer to help you, you need help, I'm going to help you if I can help you. But then if then I know it's like, you never want to help me. If I always help you, I'll cut you out of my life. I won't bother with you no more. So it's like that.
Okay. Guys, I have a really good shot here. 2 seconds. I'm gonna have to pause the pod. Let's get a little group shot for the thumbnail. There's like a fucking crazy sunlight reflecting. Here, I'll go low. You can just gather around, please. Seconds.
Do I look pretty enough?
Let me back up. I'll crouch next to Little Twisted, and then you just look down there. Okay. One's.
You need to stand up. You and Green need to stand up.
Little Twist to stand up. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys.
You guys are short.
I'll go in the middle just to get the good angle, and I just want to take a quick. Yeah, I love the joystick drift. Sorry, hang up.
Debo?
Debo?
And that's good. I got the shot. I got the screenshot. So let's see it. 2 seconds. Oh yeah. Very good. Very nice. Okay, so let's carry on with the questions here. So Red, you were talking about like the SOSs and how they work. If let's say I was in the crew and I didn't want to participate in the SOSs, but I never asked for help if I got jumped, would that still be okay, and would I still be able to stay in the crew?
Yeah, you don't have to be a PvPer. The SOS is for PvPers. It's just for people who PvP. That's all that's for.
But even if you're...
We do.
Okay.
We do have people in the crew that don't PvP. And that's not all the crew's about. You know, we'll do pelts for people. We run wagons together. I mean, we do all kinds of things. It's not just PvP. That's just... The majority of us enjoy PvP over any other aspect of the game.
I really mean by that, we've had people who wanted to be associated with us, but they wanted just the name of AOC with them, and they didn't want to contribute nothing. They just wanted to. They would start something with somebody and just have us come in and do their dirty work.
Okay, yeah, I've also seen that happen quite a few times. It's pretty unfortunate. Center this. The layer is insane.
Somebody who say he's allied with us and associated with us, that way people wouldn't bother him.
Yeah. So so yeah, you have to contribute in different ways, and obviously avoid starting too much drama. Does drama typically pop off in your crew, and does it really affect everyone, or do you guys have a good handle on it?
We're drama free.
Okay.
That's why we're so selective on who we let into the crew.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're the best PvPer I've ever seen. If you are somebody who likes drama, you will not hang out with me. I will make it a point to not be around you. I will tell you that I don't like you. Like these guys will tell you, I'm very expressive how I feel. If I don't like you, I will tell you to fuck right off.
Yeah. What about the rest? Anybody want to give their input on drama or anything? Anybody have a statement about it? Internal drama or external drama, whatever you guys wish.
The crew I was in before, there was a little bit of drama, but coming from that crew to this one, it was like night and day.
Okay.
Well, we have
Absolutely
we only
no
have
drama.
one
We don't
person.
allow it.
Okay.
No
Okay.
drama.
Capri's a man,
Capri's
though.
only drama. The Capri's the only drama we get. That's because she cries all the time. Forgets where she's at.
Whatever.
We're right under that bus. Okay. Well,
We love her though. Capri's the mom of the group. Like really, Capri is really the mom of the group. She is the most sensitive, and if you're having a bad day or anything, you can literally go to Capri and she'll sit there with you. You know, and I'll talk to you too if you want to talk about it. You know, like a MZ tell you if you want to sit and you want to ask me a question in my opinion, I'll give it to you. Just don't get mad when I give you my opinion. I think that's why a lot of people do come to me, because I'll give you the opinion you don't want, the truth. I think that's why some people come to me, I guess.
okay. So like, Capri is like the good cop, and you're kind of like the bad cop.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. If you're
Yeah.
a crybaby, I'll call you a crybaby.
Yeah. A little bit of tough love kind of thing. So particularly with SOSs and fighting and things like that. What weapons do you guys typically use? Let's start off with battle. Okay, so battle. Talk me through what kind of weapons you use and what inspired your outfit afterwards.
Well, I use a repeater. I use my Carcano and my sawed-offs because I'm a slippery bastard.
Okay.
I'm a dick, but on my outfit, I'm shit at making outfits. I talked to someone I care about that is good at making outfits that made this one for me.
Okay. It looks clean. It's a good job. Good stuff.
I know. I'll have to thank you.
And
she doesn't debo me.
okay. Nice guns too. I like it. And white suspenders is Twisted. I hope.
Yeah.
Twisted. What kind of inspired your outfit, and what kind of guns you use?
I dress how I would normally dress, minus the suspenders.
Okay.
As far as the weapons go, I run a Clark and shotguns because I slip snap.
Okay.
That's what I mean with.
Yeah, very similar to what I'm running. Very cool, very clean. Let's go to Red. Why don't you kind of break it down for us too?
Me, I'm a little more complicated because out of the bunch, I'm probably the one that switches to. I use all the cards in game. But one gun that always stays on me is my cart. But I run Pib, but I also run Slippery. Like whatever card I'm running, I'll have different weapons. Like if I'm running Slow and Steady, I like to have a pump shotgun with the Mausers. If I'm running Slippery, the same. If I'm running Focus, about the same. Pib, if I'm running it. I got my Lancaster and my double barrel shotguns and my Clark on me. I think out of the bunch, most everybody here has one or two cards they run. I go through, like I don't use Focus as much as I used to, but I do go through Slippery and Slow and Steady and Pib.
Okay, Slow and Steadies. And so Capri, what about your outfit? Tell us about that and your guns and what you use.
I just like to be different. I don't want to dress like everybody else does, so I just kind of do my own thing. As far as guns go, I run the Carcano, the pump action, and the sawed-offs.
Okay, cool. Cool, very cool. Yeah, it looks pretty good, and you do look pretty unique. So kudos to you for accomplishing that.
Thank you.
And obviously, my favorite Vito. What's going on? What's the situation here? Tell us about it.
Typically, I swap between Pib and Focus Fire.
Okay.
If I'm running Pib, I use a repeater, a Carcano, and my Navies. But if I run Focus, I'll swap to my Mausers, a pump shotgun, and obviously Carcano.
Okay. It's funny because out of everybody, you look like the most modern cowboy here. You look like you can be walking the streets of, South Dakota right now and blend right in. Of the shoes. Yeah, very cool.
His name is Mississippi Pimp.
Yeah. So next we have a little Twisted.
Well, I just put it together.
Mhm.
I don't even know what I was doing. I was putting it together. It just ended up that way.
How long did you take to make this outfit?
2 minutes.
Nice.
Put in stuff in your EMs when we're doing trail rides or just hanging out doing goofy videos. MZ makes us dress up whatever she wants to, because if it's not MZ way, it's nobody's way.
Okay, interesting.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to mention that as well.
Okay, well, so you guys like to typically match and have similar themes, right?
Yeah, it just kind of depends on what we're doing. Like, we've all dressed up in lingerie and then went on a killing spree kind of thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we like to dress up as a crew and then
Match 'em
go
up.
PvP.
We also went visible for and had ducks on our arm. That way it looks like a duck's coming at you. That way people don't know what's going on.
And Lil Twisted, you're running Debo and Kark, is what I understand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No bolt action. No
Okay,
card.
okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And finally, last but not least, Capri, why don't you break down your outfit for us here?
Yeah, I just like to look different. I don't like to wear the same thing that everybody else wears, and I think I have a more unique style. They say I dress up as an old lady. It's not true.
Okay.
But as far as guns go, I rock the Carcano, the shotgun, and the sawed-offs.
Okay.
One for close to medium range, and then the sawed-offs for when they're right up in my face.
Okay, okay. Very effective.
And my cards are Slippery, Iron Lung, Heat Condition, and Sharpshooter.
Okay, cool. And do you normally not wear shoes, or is this a special occasion?
Hold on. What?
Looks like you're wearing socks. There's no shoes. There's
Apparently, I forgot to put boots on this
Yeah,
outfit.
that's what I'm saying.
It's dangerous.
Old lady.
dangerous.
I don't have shoes on.
We're in a cave, you know.
Grant
Can't
said,
be
"Get back in
comfortable."
the kitchen."
Stepping in the yellow pea water too.
Lovely.
Nasty.
Yeah.
I'm wearing socks.
Yeah, so now that we got kind of like know everyone a bit better, can anyone expand on what the do's and the don'ts of playing RDR online? Kind of like the question of etiquette, things that people do or don't do to cross the line, and what are your lines that you shouldn't cross. We'll start off with Battle, if you'd like. What is the most significant part?
I'd say don't do it until someone does it to you.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, the concept of ethical cheating we're talking about here, right? So,
Yeah.
I've been bashed a lot about, people saying in the comment section that like, oh, you're so against cheating, but all you do is let cheaters on and stuff like that. And I mean, if people understand the problem is people did have to resort to cheating to combat the original cheaters, and it kind of got out of control. Right? Because if there was no cheating, you guys would definitely not front any cheats in a fight. That's what I assume, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you.
I would like to say it as we are cheaters with a conscience.
Deep. Do you guys support the clean movement? As in, if cheating and booting was banned and gone, would you conform to those standards?
100%.
Absolutely.
That's where we
Hell,
want
I'd
it
play
to be.
even more.
That's what we wanted to begin with.
Yeah. Very cool. What about you, Twisted? What are the do's and don'ts of fighting?
When we start out a fight, when we go into fight, we try not to devo until somebody devos us first. Same thing with the cheating. We
Okay.
don't cheat until somebody cheats first. But there's really no don'ts. If you do it to me, I'm going to do it back to you. I mean, that's just where we're at right now in this game.
Exactly, crossing the line of the first person who cheats or uses some sort of overpowered
Yep.
weapon like the Debo, or I'm assuming craftables. If people start using craftables,
Yep.
everyone else is going to adapt, or else
But
you get cleaned
Like
out.
as far like when you brought up doxing, you will never see anybody in this crew dox anybody. We just don't do that. I don't condone it whatsoever.
Respect. And you also avoid a lot of problems by not doxing, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Did somebody disappear?
No, I'm hiding so I don't have to answer the questions.
Okay. All right, well, that's a great time to ask a question, little twisted. What are your what is
Oh
some
my-
what is something that pisses you off in fights the most? That kind of lets you pull out the Debo.
All the cheaters.
Like you're talking about like lag switching and God motors and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
all of them deserves a Debo.
In the face.
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Killer.
And what about Vito? Do you have anything to add to that at all? Anything you'd like to?
Well, not really. Everything that I think has pretty much been said.
I would say Cronus users, because it's like one of the easiest things to hide. I mean, I know that you guys are good at detecting things, and you've had a lot of experience with Cronuses. But if I get rando,
We got a blueberry coming right at us.
oh man, you know what that means?
B7GX.
Who's it?
B7GS.
the four letters.
That's Ronan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Ronan.
Hey, that's Daft.
Ooh.
That's why he ran. 'cause he's seen us all here.
I'm gonna run up there.
Go on. Oh, God.
Oh, that's not nice.
He's gonna blow us up, guys. Watch out. Oh, you got him?
Did he just leave?
He's gonna die a bunch of times.
No, he didn't. What did I just shoot?
What a bum, Ronan! You're a bum, dude. Take the L. Take the L, dude.
There he goes. He's leaving.
Bye bye.
Did I kill him? I don't know what
He
it was.
won't-
I shot
He
something.
won't jump any of us. He had to have jumped you.
Yeah, look. There's an X right here.
Yeah, he's gone.
I got a red hit marker, but it didn't show that I killed him.
Dude, rip.
I shitted on him though. I put up my
Like I
Lancaster
told you,
and just
one of the
dove him
biggest,
through the waterfall.
Cheater in the game right there. One of the worst cheaters who will go defensive if he can't kill Godmode and everything, but he runs from AOC because he's seen us anyway. Like, I'm going to send him a message right now. Stay out of my lobby.
And we can even talk about this 2 seconds. The whole jumping thing. That
Oh yeah, we jump people every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. We're PvPers.
That's the
If
best
you-
part of the game.
If I see a TikTok and you say you're really good at PvP, if you're really good, I want to find out. I want to know.
Oh man. Get a little crazy. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's your way of kind of easing your curiosity, finding out what this guy is
yeah.
all about. Yeah.
We do the
Well, you
looking
can
for
go
groups
on
all
my-
the time. You say jump me in a
You
looking
can
for
go,
group, you bet your ass we're gonna
Alright.
be there.
You can go on my KOBK Red account fighting Daft, Sin, Mob, certain having 1v1s with he was supposedly one of the best snipers in the game, and I 24'd and 4'd him. And he said GG afterwards. I will say that about the feller. You know, he said GG because it was 12-2, and he wanted a rematch right after. I gave him a rematch, and it was like real 1v1, whatever cards you want to run. Just no insins, debos, nothing like that. No cheating or anything.
Okay.
On that's you're right to find people to do that, but he is a cheater nowadays. I don't know if he was a cheating back then or not, but if he was, he wasn't good at cheating because I didn't cheat at all. And that's been well over a year ago.
Red, we spoke about this the other day. Especially the people that come after you guys and they try to intimidate you or threaten you and things like that. Do you provoke them back, or do you typically stay out of their way once you get threats?
Absolutely, I will provoke you. If you message me saying you're coming after me, I'm going to add you back. I'm going to jump you. And 99% of the time, if you add me and I add you back, they'll block me right off the spot because, I guess they didn't expect that because I love it when somebody adds me thinking they're going to jump me, then I jump you, then you block me. And, I've blocked people who are annoying. And another thing that pisses me off, if I block you, which I really don't block anybody, but if I block you, it's because I don't want to listen to your mouth anymore, then you make a video saying I blocked you because I was scared, that's the way you're going to get me to jump you too. Like, Devil made a video saying I blocked him, and I did. I blocked him because he won't quit talking. Then he made a video about it, and I jumped him 2 or 3 days in a row, and the guy blocked me on TikTok, and I made a post about that because he made me. So whatever you do to me is what I'll do to you. Besides, like doxing or booting, I don't do near one of them. But whatever you want to do to me, just don't get mad when it gets back to you, and I'm better at it than you are.
Okay. particularly with cheating and stuff like that, when you encounter, can you guys explain to me the strategies you use to overcome each type of cheat, whether it's lag switching, Cronus users, maybe booting, if that's even possible?
Well, booting, if you get a VPN, as long as your IP's not out there, people can't boot you. You know, like they might be able to put you in a home, they might be able to take you out of that lobby through your VPN, but the God mode thing, like most, if you're God mode and you're not defensive, I'll let Twisted tell you about that there, like what I do to him. I'll let him explain more than that.
With the cheating, it depends on the situation. But if we have God modes, we all try to hold the rest of their posse off while Red either executes them or we'll hog tie them and throw them in some water. I mean, we've even gone to the point like we just threw him in the water while he sit there and fished over the top of him.
Okay.
The lag switching, there's really no way to counter it other than, like Enzy said earlier, they're getting the Debo. And then the ones of us who have a lag, we lag switch right back on them.
Okay.
And as far as booting goes, I mean, if you don't have a VPN, there's nothing you can do about it. You're getting kicked out of the lobby.
Yeah, for sure.
I just let Red and Twisted deal with it.
Okay, so Red and Twisted you guys are the cheating experts, and you're the you usually lead the fight to counter him.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, the hell's going on?
Nosy.
Oh shit, I know that guy. Hang on, give me a second.
I don't mind getting out of the cave, guys. We can grab that train and
a
fuck
lot of
off.
guys. Hang on.
Are there? I don't mind coming out.
The guy that Red just obliterated, I know him.
Skynet!
I think he's a friend of Battlefield.
I think
Oh,
that is messaging.
Okay, cool. Let's just go to the tracks 2 seconds, guys. I want to grab the train out of here if possible.
You should tell your friend, don't fucking come around unless we know you. Speak your fucking presence. I thought it was Ronan again.
I did too, immediately.
Ow. That kind of hurt.
God damn
Where'd
it.
that come from?
God
I don't
damn
know.
it.
He's coming after me. He don't like me.
This is a garbage spot. This is a terrible spot. You guys want to go to the docks 2 seconds? Like, at all?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Probably be better. Kind of out of the way.
Alright, let's go to the docks and continue the pod. Yeah, guys, just stack up here. I'm going to talk about, like, the evolution of cheating and stuff like that, because I'm really interested into seeing, I'm really interested in the beginning of the end for RDR from the PvP perspective, because cheating is running rampant in the game, and I'm particularly curious on who bring all this junk into the game. Who started it, guys? Anybody know? Twisted?
I would say VO and Mob definitely had the biggest impact in it.
Okay.
And then, of course, following them up with FFX and Sin.
Okay. And what was cheating like in, I don't know, when it started? I think it was started around like 2019, maybe 2020?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't really that terrible.
Okay.
I mean, that was before,
It was mostly
that was before
off-radar.
God mode. Yeah, you had your off radar and you had a few lag switches, but you get one out of a posse of 14, 2 different posses, you might have one cheating. It wasn't terrible.
Okay. Okay. And who are the worst groups to fight, and why?
I would say Mob at this point, because no matter when we fight them, as soon as the fight starts, they're automatically going God mode, just right off the rip.
Okay.
And you take God mode and defensive and pair that with a lag switch, and there's really nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
It all ends up with all of us sitting at the post office at Emerald, just waiting for the last person to leave. There's no fighting at that point. Nobody can kill anybody.
It was a hell of a goofy fight for sure. Why do you think that they run their crews this way, that to emphasize so much on cheating and obviously denying it on social media like cowards?
I think to them, even though they cheat like that, as long as they're not getting killed and they're the last ones in the lobby, then they win and they're the better crew.
Mm-hmm. So like kind of like blind egos, right? Because I mean,
More or less, yeah.
If I was in mob, which would be hilarious, but it's like I would get little to no gratification in cheating, and I would never be able to develop my skills, like I keep saying. So what kind of wins are they looking for? What kind of gratitude do they get? What is the rush of it? Is it the technological side where they can pull people and boot people, or is it like they get power hungry over control over the game? You know, choosing who's coming in and who's getting kicked out. Does anybody have anything?
I honestly don't even. I mean, I can't even answer that. I don't know what they're.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're getting out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, other than trying to be the scariest crew in Red Dead, that's about all they accomplish with the community. That I'm not saying that some of them can't fight without cheats, because 90% of them that we fight always cheat. But I mean, even saying that, there's good people in all those crews. FFX in all of them.
I have friends in every crew. Like, you know, I know people in Mob, FX, you know, seeing, you know, DAF is that mediocre crew that tries to cheat, but say for instance, DAF is one of them people that cheats and can't play that cheat. And I had a 1v1 because everybody said he was really good without cheating. I saved him one day. He's one, like, typical player. Most of the people that cheat in this game cannot play without cheating, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of them are. But there's people in all the crews. There's good people in each crew.
So there's like a legitimate dependency on cheating and stuff like that. They can't, and some of them can't even stop. You know what I mean? It's like the crutch is too ingrained in their strategies that they just can't drop it. That's what I kind of understand.
Yeah.
And then they also give the excuse of like, well, everybody else cheats, I gotta cheat and whatever. But I mean, that's an incredibly hypocritical statement to say, especially when you're a crew like Mob, who literally has the biggest numbers in the game, and you know, so they have potentially the biggest influence.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. You know, like, you'll know a cheater when you see one, because I get a lot of hypocrite from people when I don't run PIB. If I'm just running slippery and snapping, like most people that cheat with a Cronus, they've never played the game without a Cronus, so they can't snap. So I've get a lot of people tell me snapping's easy, and I'm like, why am I better at it than you? Is what I tell them. Why am I so much better at it than you?
Yeah, it's so easy.
If
Why
it's
don't
so
you do
easy.
it yourself?
What it is, most of the time, if you get a Zen player, if you stay out medium distance or further, and you're really good at snapping with slippery or slow and steady, you'll smoke them because they can't paint you.
Yeah.
Now that's different. Now you see that with a lot of freeze laggers too. They can't do that. But if you get a player who is really good at the game and they start cheating, that's where, you know, it gets a little hard to deal with, because the guy was good, now he's got cheats, so he's even better because he's cheating. Like a freeze lagger that can snap, you're not going to beat that guy because he's going to freeze and snap you. You're not going to do that. Now you got a lot of people I've seen, like you can go on Shelf's videos, for instance, and you'll see everybody he kills is standing still. How many times you kill somebody in a big fight and they're standing still?
Yeah. That's cheesy as hell. There's zero gratification or honor to kill someone that's AFK or whatever, unless you're trying to troll him and get back at him and stuff and posting petty content.
Well, when you freeze somebody when you use a lag switch, you freeze them in place. So on your stream, they're in the spot you last seen them. On their stream, you're moving around.
Okay.
You know, like if you froze me right now, I'll be standing right here, but on my screen, I'd be running around. But on your screen, I'm frozen, so you just shoot me where I'm standing at.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you're doing. That's what lag freeze. That's what a freeze lag is. That's what that does. And you see a lot of people dependent on it. Like there's a lot of people, like one of the worst players in game.
Okay.
The guy can't. If he sees us, he goes automatically Godmode because he doesn't want to deal with lag switching because he does it. He's one of them players that go after people that do not cheat. That way he can feel like he's good at the game. There's a lot of them like that.
Okay.
Yeah, while we're talking about that, I want to bring the Himes up. He's always lag switching, no matter what. The minute that you do any kind of cheat back to them whatsoever, he parlays. He will not fight other cheaters. He just wants to fight clean players with his cheats.
Okay.
One of the biggest hypocrites in the game. Like, I'll hear people, and I'll bring this one up right here too, is one of the biggest hypocrites in game.
Whenever we were clean, didn't use cheats whatsoever. of course, Red would go God mode, and her buddies would start lag switching. Well, how are we gonna fight that being clean players?
Mm-hmm.
So Red would go God mode, and then she'd tell us, well, you can't kill a God mode player. It's easy to kill a lag switcher. So then, whenever I got a lag, and I started killing her over and over, she would start going God mode. And then I told her, I said, "What's the matter? It's easy to kill a lag switcher. Why are you going God mode?"
Okay. This is when she was in BVG, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that the crew had a negative impact on her and
No.
like changed her, or
Nope.
she's just like
She's not
still
in it
does.
right
She's
now.
not in
We've
that
jumped
crew.
her. We've jumped her probably 3 or 4 times since she's left, and she starts out lag switching immediately.
Yeah, but like, what about
She's got a new
before?
game, gamer tag.
Oh no.
she's
Before
cheated
she
in.
joined BVG, she was always in God mode.
Okay.
Every time we'd fight her, she'd go God mode before she joined BVG.
Okay. Are these crews reasonable? Do they tend to escalate? Are they rational? Can you reason with them? Can you settle fights easily? Have you ever had any experiences with that?
Yeah, we have, and that's what I was bringing up about good people in every crew. So a lot of people talk bad about FFX, and she's actually we fight her. Her and I message the whole time. As soon as somebody that she had come in on her end of the SOS goes God mode, then all bets are off. But every time we fight, it's no God modes.
Okay.
Now, that's not to say the rest of the crew. There's other people in there that as soon as they load in or we load on them, they immediately go God mode before they even come into the fight.
Mm-hmm. And in a perfect world of no cheats, you're fighting all these people that you named. What would be the outcome of it? Do you guys think that you guys would come out on top, or are they actually good fighters without cheats?
I think at that point, if everything was clean, it would turn into a numbers game. It'd just be who could get the most of their people into the lobby.
Okay.
So it could go either way. You know, if I was to say we jump them with a 7-man posse, and they've already got 2 full posses of 14 in there, and then they get more people in before I can. It depends on the players that they have in that posse, really.
Okay.
I mean, everybody in here that PvPs, everybody in the crew is great at PvP. If we load in with a 7-man posse, even if you have 2 full ones, it's going to be hell for you to get the upper hand on us. So we don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to leave the lobby before we do. We're going to fight until you leave.
Okay. Courageous, for sure. And what about you, Capri?
Me specifically, not so much. They tend to typically target Red and Twisted and
Okay.
the people that fight the most. Like I said, I'm a berry picker more than I am a fighter. But the only thing that occasionally happens to me, which is super frustrating, is the booting.
Mm-hmm.
If we're fighting TAP, I'm booted. If we're fighting, I'm booted. If we're fighting, Mob or Sin or FFX, I'm not allowed to be at those fights because they're going to boot me.
Yeah.
So I just avoid the fights altogether. I can't be with my friends because they're going to boot me, and my husband works from home. So I can't have that happening during the day.
Okay. What about you, Battleship? Do you have any experiences to share?
Not really.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, like I remember Red about a year or 2 ago beating the shit out of me, but other than that, not much.
Yeah. Did he boot you?
Nah. No, I know he don't boot. He just brutally beats the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I remember. I still remember. He jumped me afterwards, and it was funny because when I got to a party with him, I had him blocked, and he and other people were like, "Why you have him blocked?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember him. He beat the shit out of me," and everyone started laughing. I was.
And you unblocked him after? That was it?
Oh yeah, of course I did.
It was love ever since, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I love hitting him with Devos, but
Who doesn't?
Yeah, most people will say when they get in a party with me, if you're chill, like, I'm not a bad, I'm a dick, don't get me wrong, I'm a dick, but if you show me respect, I'll show you respect.
Yeah.
They're like, people say in the community I boot. Then, I'm like, I don't boot, but I'll send them a fake IP. Well, that's not my IP. Well, I guess I don't know how to boot then, do I?
Okay. And Vito, let's hear it. Any experiences from your end that left long-lasting impressions during fights?
I mean, I don't like the booting,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, it doesn't really affect me that much because I play on a hotspot.
Okay.
I mean, 5 minutes, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. You just activate your hotspot and then.
Yeah, I just shut it off, turn it back on. I'm back.
Okay. I wanted to talk about something interesting too. I know we were digging deep into cheating, but there is a certain hypocrisy behind a lot of these cheaters because, you know, you guys fight fire with fire. You know what I mean? If people are showing up with cheats, you're coming in with cheats too. What are the reactions when you hit them back with the same stuff that they're doing to people? Anybody can chime in on this.
Now, my thing is, even if you're cheating, like I want to activate my cheats, I won't do my cheating like because I don't have to. Because like I said, I can stay up snapping. Got to worry about you.
Mm-hmm.
But she would message us. Nobody was doing that. Why are you Godmode? Nobody was Godmode. Why are you defensive? You get a lot of them who cry that you're cheating, but it's okay for them to cheat. Is what I've noticed. Like a lot of them, it's okay for them to do it, but it's not okay for you. Back in the day, now I will say we didn't boot nobody back in the day. When I first met Death. But when you beat and you really keep beating him, that's when he gets upset because his ego lets him think he's the best player. Like for him, for instance, like a lot of his people would try to us about cheating, about lag switching, you know, and God mode stuff. I said, well, you guys are doing it. Like it's not like if you got a God mode, I'm going to go God mode. If you lag switch, we're going to lag switch. Mm-hmm. If you use a Cronus, not everybody uses a Cronus. Like most of these guys who use a Zen, all they can do is pib. So all I got to do is beat them. It put a hat card on with slippery, stay back and snap them, or slow and steady. Mm-hmm. They cry about it.
Okay.
Only time I have any trouble with anybody if they're lag switching, if they're really close, like it's really hard to get them when they're close. So I'll debo or I'll just stay back. Or I'll go defensive God mode or something like that against them. Mm-hmm. You know, like none of these. Everybody in this party right here, like Vito and Battle, tell you when they fought me, did I cheat Battle or Vito?
Yes.
No, you just beat the shit out of me.
How did I cheat, Vito?
You were in God mode when I met you.
Ooh.
Probably what? Now, who was you cheating too or no?
We weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I was cheating.
I think somebody might have been, but it wasn't the people I was with.
You're talking about the time we were fighting Sin, and y'all were there to help.
Yeah.
That might have been, yeah.
It was because Ghost, whatever his name is, that one was Trash Ghost. He was flag switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only people I remember is cheaters. You know, like I don't remember fighting Vito. I don't remember fighting Battle. You know, and
but still, like,
so I played the game. I met Twisted through a friend of ours. You know, I never fought Twisted. I don't ever believe. I might have, but I don't ever remember it. Neither does he.
Mm-hmm. But like knowing you a bit better, Red. I mean, you do what you got to do, but you also chase a good fight, right? So it would kind of go against. Yeah, it would kind of go against your nature to kind of just randomly start cheating right off the bat. That's why.
Yeah, like we had a fight last week. I got on, and we had a really good fight with the group. And like I said, they said GGs. He made sure to tell everybody GG. It was a very fun fight. Lasted about an hour. That guy said, "Man, I appreciate you guys not cheating. We had a blast, even though we lost. It was fun." Here and there, I meet really good people that don't cheat, and they're like me. They enjoy fighting without cheating. And it's something really rare, really rare.
And what about your guys' experience with doxing and stalking? Has anybody ever had any dangerous encounters with these sort of things? I mean, I know you kind of touched on it a bit, Red, before, but anybody at all with the doxing or getting threats of people coming to your house or any sort of stuff that? Okay.
Oh yeah, I've had threatened to come to my house. I've had threatened to call social services on me, and I told them to do it. I'll have a glass of iced tea. I have nothing to hide from anybody. My records are public. Check them. I'm not scared of anybody who walks this earth. Like I said, if I was, why would I put my full address up there? More than welcome. I'll give you a glass of iced tea.
Yeah,
Come to my house.
Yeah, I might take you up on that one day. What I was thinking is it would be so awesome if we had like RDR influencer like boxing or something. If people want to talk all this shit and throw threats, we need a place to square up. You know what I mean? And I mean it would be freaking priceless to see someone like Shelf
more than
pull up.
happy to put it out there. But if anybody ever wanted to step in the ring, I'd be more than glad to. Especially
The problem with this community though is nobody would show up.
Either that or they'd fight dirty like they do in Red Dead. They'd sit there with some other shit.
put some what's it, chloroform on their glove.
Yeah.
Damn. Crafty. But yeah, it would be an awesome way to just like settle beef and move past all of this stuff. And I feel like if people beat the crap out of each other in real life, people would probably shake hands after. It'd be crazy, you know. Maybe people would become humbled or something. You know what I mean? Because we're all in front of screens in the end. You know what I mean? We're all just like yelling into mics and pumping our chests and stuff like that. But it would be interesting to see what reality would hold if anybody would square up.
Like I said, I would be more than happy for anybody to do that. It could be, like I did 1v1s, you know. You got a problem, set up a 1v1. If you win, you're right. If I win, I'm right. You know, type of thing. That's the way. When I had a 1v1 with, my stipulation was if I lost, I would join death.
Yeah.
That was my stipulation,
Huge risk. Imagine joining death on the loss.
Oh, yeah, he got 7-1. And then Ronan, his right-hand man, I've had two 1v1s with him. One, I killed him 7-1. And the other one, he told me I'm not allowed to have a sniper rifle, which is stupid. Like, why can't somebody have a gun they use all the time?
Oh, it's a bird.
It was 5-4. 4-5.
There's a bird on the ground. What's going on here? Anybody see this bird? It's like getting weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's floating on the dot.
Oh, it's
I
possessed.
see that.
I can't see it. I think everyone is hallucinating.
Get out of here. Get out of here, you fucking bird. Oh.
Hey, Vito, go help him.
Damn. I'm coming back. Hold on.
You fucking dick.
Damn.
Get him, Vito. Get him.
Oh, I'm all dirty, guys. Get your ass over here. Okay, so I want to talk about something else that's very serious here. Does anybody have any experiences with getting their accounts banned or taken? I know that some people have said in the past, Red's experienced it. Anybody else had some sort of complications with their accounts?
So told us
Yeah.
that he was going to take all of our accounts a while back just because we were jumping him every day. And somebody actually tried to take mine as well. If you look at my followers, I now have like an extra 7,000 or 8,000 followers.
Crazy.
On the account, they'll add the bots to you, and then it'll mass report your account where it'll get it banned.
And is the ban reversible usually, or could you actually lose your account?
It is. Okay. It's just a pain. You've got to contact Microsoft, and they can go in and see that you had no previous strikes. But then all of a sudden you got banned without having strikes.
Okay. Yeah, it's a serious thing, and it was happening in GTA 2, and everybody was super scared of joining random parties at some point, having a bunch of bots mass report you. I think that Microsoft kind of caught on to that. It's still possible to do it now, but obviously they're rolling back these issues and stuff if you contact them. Typically, when you lose your account, how long does it take to get restored, if anybody has any info on that? A couple of days?
It depends. I mean, sometimes it'll take you 2 or 3 days just to contact Microsoft, and then after that, they normally tell you 7 to 14 days on getting everything lined out and getting your account back to you.
Yes, I'm sure there's tons of drama out there, more than enough for people to handle, just PvPing and stuff like that. And you guys, I mean, I know that AOC has a couple of crews out to get them and stuff. Can you guys talk about your alliances, like who's involved in your alliances, and like how is it like fighting alongside of them?
So Oxy is our only alliance.
Okay, interesting.
We don't. It's hard to ally. Our outlook on it is the more people we ally with, the less people there are to fight.
Okay.
Now, Oxy, before we started cheating, you know, which we've got friends in that crew, and we just get along with them, but they would do stuff as far as the cheating goes that we wouldn't do. So when we did have those bigger fights and the cheaters would come in, then Oxy was right there behind us helping us.
Okay.
You know, cheats for cheats.
Okay, yeah, they're cheating specialists, I guess you can say.
Yes. And they're not afraid. I mean, they show it. You look at their profile pictures or anything, none of them are afraid to tell you that that's what they do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's what I love about them. They're like me. Like, if you ask, I'll tell you. That's what I like about them. Like,
fighting along Oxy, what is everyone's impressions about them, and are you happy to have them along for the ride, or is fighting different? Are they essential to your strategies? Anybody can elaborate?
I mean, they're great.
Yeah.
They're great to have.
I love having
great to get along with.
Yeah.
One of my good friends, I had a bunch of good friends in there, like Panzer, a real good friend of mine, Op, the leader, and Try. I've known Try for a long time, and a lot of people don't like Try, but he's got, like, he makes me laugh. I like him, and you know, and Panzer's probably, like, a lot of people tell you Panzer's a piece of shit, but Panzer's probably one of the nicest people you ever met. He would help you if you ask him for help.
Yeah, he definitely hooked me up when I met him.
I love Panzer.
Yeah, he is very knowledgeable. Panzer's been in the game longer than I have, and I do believe Op has too. And very knowledgeable, both of them.
Good guys.
And if they like you, and you need help in their own, Panzer and them will be, and Op and Try and the rest of the boys will be right there if you need help. And couldn't ask for a better alliance because we get along so well. See, that's the biggest thing. We get along so well with them. You know, say for the leader, right there, like, I clicked him immediately. Like, speaking of AOC, I met Twisted when I was at KOBK when he was helping NSP, and when I met Twisted, we clicked immediately. And we've been playing together every day since then, and we've been together Twist 7, 8 months, something like that.
August or so, last year.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people. Twisted was together about 3 months, and people came up with a nickname with us, the Toxic Duo. Or
Okay.
What was it,
Toxic
Twisted?
2Ps.
Toxic 2Ps. And same thing with Oxy. Like, Try's the type of guy, like, he doesn't care. If you cheat, he's cheating. If you're not cheating, he's cheating. And I love that. That's the best thing about Oxy. Like, they don't care.
Yeah.
They go after cheaters. They go after.
So is that what keeps you guys all together? Is like you have similar traits in terms of like morality and like the way you react to fights and the way, you know, some people, you know, like they never run from PvPing. You're always chasing a challenging fight. Are these kind of like the characteristics?
We actually had TAF, EAF. They tried to get an alliance with us, and in the meeting, they told me that if somebody cheated, they were immediately leaving the lobby. So what it amounted to is they wanted our help to fight cheaters, so whenever we came in, they could leave, and then we would be left with fighting them.
Okay, yeah.
See, Oxy doesn't do that. You know, they're right there behind us the whole time, or it's vice versa. If they're fighting FFX or Mob and they put an SOS, we're all jumping in.
Okay. So reliability is a huge thing for you guys.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Reliability, courage, determination, like low drama, I'm assuming, like anti-gossip and things like that. These are all good traits to have. Anything else you guys want to like cover in terms of, you know, what kind of things you're looking for in your circle?
I think trust. One thing I use to ask, because you know how people are again, they rats, they try to get in there, try to talk shit about you and everything.
Yeah.
Like, people's trying to call me a ask where's the proof. Please post it and tag me. You know, like, so I don't trust people very easily. Like, when we put you in an SOS chat, the only thing we'll ask if we can see your friends list. That's the only thing I'll ask.
When we bring people into the crew, whenever they want to join, we have a 2-week probation. We let them into the SOS chat.
Okay.
But for 2 weeks, they'll play with us, and we'll make sure that everybody gets along with them. And this is a crew. This is not a dictatorship. Everybody gets a vote.
Okay.
On who gets in.
Democracy.
It's not. I don't go around and say, well, I like that one. It doesn't matter what y'all say, he's getting in. Everybody agrees on everything that we do.
Mm-hmm. And that's very important to run a crew democratically, especially when and the worst is crews that pretend to be democratic and it's just an illusion, just to keep you on board or something. Whereas you guys, you're voting each recruiter. Whereas you guys, you're voting people in collectively. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of more of we're quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Is what it really amounts to.
Very good. Yeah. You don't necessarily need numbers, especially if you have to train a bunch of people and things like that, and you want to invest in people. You need to allocate the proper amount of time to develop them and make sure that they're a good fit. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
People need to have like shared values, interests, and even maybe like goals. Having the same goals will bring you together. Having effective communication. And Capri also is very supportive. That's probably a huge aspect in the crew, because
definitely is.
If no one's really around to listen, you kind of feel like no one gives a crap, and it's this hollow brotherhood, I guess you can say, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's here for everybody. I mean,
yeah.
I've gone to Capri with stuff. Vito's come to me with things. I mean, everybody supports and takes care of everybody in here.
Except Red, he'll tell you to go fuck yourself.
And Vito, what about you? Give us your opinion on this. Like in terms of traits and compatibility in the crew and things like that. What are things that you look for that makes you kind of like that makes you gravitate towards people, in the crew specifically?
It's kind of a feeling, like an aura that you give off.
Okay.
I can sense good people.
Mm-hmm.
Usually.
Okay.
If I get a bad feeling about you, I won't have anything to...
Yeah. I get that. But in AOC, you don't really get those vibes anywhere, do you?
No, not once.
Okay, crazy. Not once. Insane. I mean, I commend you guys for having such a tight-knit crew, for sure. What about you, Battle? Do you like do you have any? Is there anything that kind of like pulls you in towards people? Like I'll give you an example. Like if I see people are effective shooters, that kind of makes me gravitate towards them because I'm trying to be a better sniper and I'm trying to improve. And then you're saying, oh, I beat this guy who said he's the best sniper, and I'm like, okay, you beat him 10 to whatever. Well, why would I ask him to train me when someone better can just train me faster? That's my logic. What about you, Battle? What's something that kind of makes you gets you closer to people?
Usually just, I don't know, I just like people in general. I just like talking a lot.
Okay.
And
social aspects.
Honestly, usually it's just whoever will talk more and kind of value me as a person, know what I mean?
Okay, interesting. So it's not necessarily even so much of the... And you're definitely more preoccupied with people's personality and social skills as opposed to how they play. You're the type of player to still hang out with low levels and hang out with newer players without even caring as much, right?
Oh yeah, I'll sit there, I'll train at low level, I'll do whatever.
Okay.
Cool. Just as long as they're chill with me, it don't matter to me, I'll help them with anything. Okay,
very cool. Very cool. I wanted to move on to the last part of the podcast here. We're getting to the end. A unique perspective is that got me thinking is, I think of all the players that stopped playing this game because of giving up, because of being overwhelmed by cheaters, and what if these people ended up being really good and they just couldn't... it just wasn't worth it for them to just hack it out and stay in the game and train. Do you guys ever think about what could have been with these people and the quitters who stopped playing Red Dead?
Oh, my buddy, Jesersky, he's actually the one. Like I said, I was playing DayZ and he got me into Red Dead. And he showed me like a little bit. Like he didn't know a whole lot, but he showed me what he could. And I got better than him, and that's when he kind of veered off and didn't really want to play it too much. Like he was,
Oh, okay. And
You know,
go
playing more thing and stuff. You know, because of the cheating and nothing and no new DLC. I think that's one of the bigger things too. Like if you're a PvPer, you get mad at the cheating that makes you quit. If you're like a person who likes playing the game and doing the rows, I think once you've done all the rows and everything, and there's nothing left to do because there's no new content, I think that makes you leave the game as well.
Yeah.
Capri and I had a really good friend. His name's Spit, and he played with us for what, 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And if he would have stuck with it, he'd be one of the best Red Dead players there were. But the cheating just drove him out. He didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like insanely technical players that are competitive in other games will come to this cesspool of like a community and be like, what is the point of this? You know, what is the point of fighting?
Oh, it's like with me and Twisted playing DayZ. Like you go to DayZ, there's really no cheating, and it's all free game, and I love it, and I got him hooked in it too. Now, Chris, you tell him about it.
Okay.
For both of them.
Yeah. Go into that game and knowing it's just skill versus skill. And then you load back into Red Dead like the SOS today, and then it really comes down to, am I going to cheat today or am I not going to cheat?
For
Just
sure.
depends on the fight.
With my husband, the cheating is basically what drove him away as well.
Okay.
He'll hop on occasionally with Twisted and them, but otherwise he doesn't want anything to do with it because he's just sick of it.
How sad. So like even Capri's partner ended up giving up, and that kind of hurts if you kind of still play the game, Capri, I'm sure. But it could have been a very like lucrative like gaming relationship kind of stuff, right? And obviously you guys.
Oh, absolutely. And he was one of the founding members of AOC.
Wow. Okay.
But he doesn't play anymore because it's just more hassle than it's worth.
Yeah, and I just wanna clarify that just because you quit or you stop playing or you refuse to fight cheaters does not make you any less of a person. If anything, you're just good at time management, right? Because you know, some of us are like wasting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got a lot of, like I said, you got a lot of people. This game is real life to them.
Yeah.
You know, like this game is life. Like people say this is my life because I'm good at the game. You know, I'm a cocky bastard. I'll say I'm one of the best damn snipers in the damn game. If anybody thinks otherwise, 1v1 me. And you know, I've seen. So I come in for the competitive because, but it's just a lot of people like that. You know, there's a lot of people that this game is life to them. Like when I get this game, I don't think about this game. You know, like last week we've been playing DayZ, and I've had more fun playing DayZ this last week than I have had in Red Dead in months.
Why is that?
With the PvP, because all the cheating.
Yeah.
I hate loading it to a game and knowing I'm going to have to cheat against a cheater. I hate that, and I hate when the cheater. Like, the reason I started cheating is because when a cheater messages me and he acts like he's really good because he's cheating.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't beat me when it was a fair fight. Like I would have sold like.
Fake rewards.
Yeah, like if I think you're cheating, I'll go to slow and steady, and I'll let Twisted and them tell you. If I go to slow and steady, good luck killing me unless you're debugging me, or email me or cheat. Like I will be one of these guys, and they won't let me use slow and steady because that used to be my main card against cheaters.
Okay.
Know? Like that's what I do. That's the best way to be like a normal like somebody who is a Cronus out, and it can beat some people who's got really bad lag switches who are really not good. Slow and steady beats them, you know, like it'll beat them a lot of the times. But, you know, like it's just like this game has just gotten worse. Like if somebody messages me and say CVC, that's probably cheater versus cheater is what we call it nowadays. That's cheater versus
Classic.
cheater.
That's hilarious.
Is what that is. It's
Yeah.
cheater versus cheater.
People.
You
Oh, go ahead.
you got these guys who just do nothing but pib. And they run a Cronus, right?
Terrible.
And
Auto
so
aim on
when you
top
run
of
a
auto
different-
aim.
So when you run a different card, instead of that, they get really upset because they can't shoot you through your hat card. Because if you're in slippery, you can't do that unless you use a bow or a shotgun or something of that nature. And if you go slow and steady, slow and steady, like if I put on my build, it takes a lot of shots to kill me because I'm going to tonic glitch in game, and they get really, really upset. Like me and Twisted was fighting. This is a while back. Me and Twisted were fighting 4 or 5 people and was getting pretty good. And that one guy messaged me, if your buddy is going to use slippery, I'm going to lag switch. Like you got a lot of these guys that have a lag switch. If you use anything but pib, they're going to lag switch on you.
Yeah.
I don't know how many messages we've got like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I've had people told me that I'm a horrible player because I use slow and steady. I said, no, you're just mad because I'm not using PIV.
Yeah.
You can't head tap me, or you're using a freeze lag and I'm trading or killing you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that.
And anybody else, Battle or Vito, anybody want to talk about like people dropping the game or the impact of, you know, the declining player base and the state of what the game is today? I mean, you guys are already talking about playing other games that are more entertaining because they are clean. They're not. It's not necessarily a better game, but it's a cleaner game, and that gets you more value when you fight and you know, gratitude. So it's definitely an interesting factor. But does anybody have any comments to say about the state of it of what Red Dead is in today?
Yeah, I quit the game a handful of times.
Okay.
I used to be really good at the game, like better than a lot of people. I stopped playing the game because I got sick and tired of just everything. Just how to do it, people flooding against one person and all that shit. I got sick and tired of it, and I just quit. And then I came back a little bit, saw people were cheating. I quit again, and then I came back for because someone that I knew started getting into it, and then I didn't have much of a choice because I wanted to teach him shit. So.
Oh, sorry, Vito. Sorry.
Oh no!
My son pushed the button. Sorry.
He's evil.
Sorry, Vito.
Shoot him. No.
Yeah, I always think about like the wasted potential and like what could this game be in a clean environment. And if Rockstar didn't run peer-to-peer servers, I mean, there'd probably be a lot more players on here today. Maybe 200,000. Maybe yeah. Who knows? Who knows what could have been, right? But
I believe there would be.
yeah, but these like I said, these trash crews that just bring the cesspool of players and their cheating strats to the game really put RDR in a chokehold, and it's sad to say. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of emphasize on cheating on the podcast, is to merely bring awareness of like how bad it is and how serious it's getting. You know, we love complimenting the game. We love linking up with our friends, screwing around, hanging out, admiring the scenery. But you know, in the end, if no one's around to play the game, it kind of turns into like a solo online adventure instead. You know, so I just you know, food for thought. Does anybody have any closing comments you want to talk about? And any wisdom, any wise words for the community?
Well, I want to say this. All you cheaters up there that have come across me and I've kicked your ass, just remember, I'm always going to be better than you. If you don't like it, jump me anytime. Feel free to. And for the people out there who want to learn how to PvP and everything, you know, you don't have to deal with the cheaters. There's always a parlay button. There's always, you can block them and not deal with them no more. Who cares what they say on social media? You know, they know they're a cheater, and that's all they do, because you got a lot of them out there. But, you know, if you need help, there's people out there that are willing to teach you and willing to help you as long as you're willing to help them. AOC is always going to be here, and I don't think we're going anywhere. Like I said, because I'm playing DayZ. I mean, I'm not going to come out and help when a SOS comes into the chat, or one of my buddies, one of my fellow crew members need help, you know?
Yeah.
And for all the cheaters out there just here, just know we're coming for all of you, and we have, and you know it.
Yeah.
It's a game for me, but I know it's not a game for you, and that's why I do it.
Yeah.
I'm a troll.
Trolling trolls.
Exactly. That's and for everybody to know, Capri is old. She dresses like an old lady, so everybody needs to know that too.
Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to establish here, guys. I think now we should get something going. I think Red, you talked about like some sort of some wagon business, or we can look for fights and stuff. Whatever you guys want to do, we can get that going.
I'm just gonna tell you it now. I'm wanting to kill people.
Okay.
See if I got somebody who's not a cheater we can spawn.
Bye, moonshine.
Okay. So it's time to move on out. It's that time of day. It's high noon.
Oh, yeah.
Get it before we get snapped.
Are we
I
killing
know.
that person?
Is everybody here though? Are we missing
I
anybody?
think so.
Think so.
Everybody that's still here.
Okay, just wait and please don't prematurely explode. Okay. Ready?
Are we gonna throw?
Everybody's ready?
Okay.
Yeah, we're
He's
gonna.
sniping.
Let's hurry up and get it before this guy shoots somebody.
All right, ready? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's killing him. He's killing him. He's buying time. Nice. All right, get your dynamos out. Get your dynamite out. As soon as I throw it, just let her rip. I guess. 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Send it. Send it. Send it.
Dude, I flew like 50 yards off the mountain, dude. Oh my god.
That was insane. That was
Cat's
so
flying down
gnar.
over there. I'm gonna go teabag him. Oh, no,
It hit me so hard it put me all the way down there at the railroad track.
It fucked me up.
Damn, dude.